Day first time, this report, first time I saw my OMR sheet, this truncated OMR sheet. From this truncated OMR sheet, it never established that I am a tainted candidate. They are tainted list. The SSC's tainted list is not a sacrosanct list.
SSC's
that list might enlarge because ought to enlarge because I can show from here and now from the judgment itself that list ought to enlarge because 7,000 more list ought to be published, but they only publish 3,500 odd numbers. My lord, my respectful submission is that, my lord, what the first time I saw my OMR sheet in this every report. From this report, it is evident that this OMR sheet is not mine. Why? Because of that, OMR means full OMR. And not only that, I made a RTI application.
No, it's all right.
The information.
All said and done, the CBI is the investigating agency and the criminal case is pending before the court. You, till you can bring your name out of the list, it will be difficult for you to stay in the job, even if you participate in the recruitment process, right?
Why I asking for the interim relief? Because of that, by that time, my lord, the selection process
may be over.
Maybe over. Maybe I establish myself. Maybe that time that OMR sheet is not there, my lord, because they never published my OMR sheet.
No. In terms of the division bench order, Justice Bosak was pleased, Honorable Justice Bosak was pleased to pass an order to take inspection of all the OMRs. That time he didn't take the inspection.
What can
No, he didn't take the inspection.
What is my
and this order was passed
on that
order was passed at
on
the
that
instance of Mr.
process,
Samin.
it was a mere visibility. But when my
No,
right
that order
started,
was passed by
on the
at the instance of Mr. Samin.
Half OMR sheet when the leave was granted to you.
No. My lord, what happened, my lord?
No, did you see the
No.
OMR? Why?
Never. It was never given to me. That's my case. My lord, kindly see my representation. That's my case. That OMR sheet was never given to me. That's why time and again I made the representation. Why not only that, I made an RTI application to get my OMR sheet because I covered by the definition of information. They ought to preserve that information for long 20 years. They failed to do so. But benefit of doubt must be given to me. And if they says that no, we will never give you the information and I will adjudge you as a tainted candidate, that is not tenable. They ought to give my information. It's my statutory right. Until and unless you give the information, you feature me as a tainted candidate. But this tainted terms
He cannot establish his right after
my
3 years.
respectful submission.
He cannot establish his right after 3 years.
The tainted terms came out in pursuance of the information given by the CBI, which they collect from Pankaj Bansal house. What they collect? In my case, a truncated OMR sheet. This OMR sheet must not establish that the candidate itself is tainted one, my lord. My respectful submission is that, my lord, heaven will not fall upon this, my lord, in these cases, my lord. But kindly allow me as an interim measure subject to outcome of the writ petition. If I will not succeed.
No, what can be the outcome of this writ petition? This is what I was thinking. Because the court cannot decide whether your OMR is proper or not.
May I see a separate part, my lord, because of that, my lord. We give an interim measure to participate in the selection process. In this case, my lord, if I came out in the criminal cases, because this is a unique case. It is happened only for one candidate, for 22 lakhs candidate, out of this 22 lakhs candidate, my lord. This is the only example. So, my lord, my respectful submission is that, my lord, give me an opportunity to participate in the selection process. If I came out from the criminal proceedings, yes, I am an innocent one, then only give appointment, otherwise not. But that's my respectful submission.
No further evidence will come. Our Mr. Sami has argued the point only
Well,
one.
my point
This
is
is the
that
one
because
person
this is
was
the
there.
benefit of doubt
According to
or
his
in favor of the
argument, that
petitioner, my lord.
judgment was
If I
passed.
suppose
How
my lord,
it can
if
argue a
in a
complete-
criminal proceedings
complete
I
argument?
establish myself as a innocent one, then my right will go. My
He is arguing a
constitutional
complete
right, equal
contrary
opportunity in
argument.
public employment. That's my constitutional right, being a citizen of India. The article
Citizen of India doesn't enjoy immediate
to produce my OMR sheet. They canvass me as a tainted candidate. Whereas, my lord,
May I make one submission?
renounce my right.
If there is allowed that amounts to, Lord, with great respect, I am saying it. Just, Lord, kindly take it from me, Lord, I am just with great respect, I am saying it will be overreaching the order of the Supreme Court. If you want to take it from the Supreme Court. I have no problem. Your Supreme Court, I have given an undertaking, not a single one will be there. If anyone points out and if I found yes, you have
Handed by judgment, my lord.
the name of delete the name. And after 3 years he is coming, 23 years given the representation. That is also delayed.
Published in the 2020.
He has not taken the inspection.
Yes,
That order was passed by Justice Bosak at the instance of the Mr. Samim's argument.
13 March 2023 it is published, my lord.
The list of tainted candidates was published when?
After the 3rd April 2025.
No.
That is 3rd April.
First, the inspection was given when the division matter was going on. Your judgment order? Down away.
That this is not a tainted candidate list. Well, kindly read it
This
because
is
this is my matter because I know it
This
very
is
well.
not a tainted candidate
This
list,
is
I can
a list.
understand.
This is because CBI filed a report. From that report, it is evident some person's name was violated. Some person got higher marks from the actual marks. That list is there. In that list, my marks was not there. That's why I made the representation. And at that point of time, court also says you ought to publish the OMR sheet. They failed to publish my OMR sheet. Thereafter, I made this representation.
See, all said and done, till your name is not removed from the list of tainted candidates, you do not get a chance, right? Now, you have to take steps to get your name deleted from the list of tainted candidates.
Because of that, I came before a
Just like paragraph 307 of the judgment, just can I read without 1-2 lines? Can I read 2 lines, Lord?
I may submit it because of that, my lord. It's my right, my lord. Because I have twofold right, my lord. One is that, my lord, that a constitutional right, my lord. Equal opportunity in public employment. I want to secure that right because, my lord, participation in a...
Cannot get that right if your name remains in the list of tainted candidates.
My lord, they failed to produce my OMR. They failed to establish me as a tainted candidate, my lord.
Right.
My respectful submission is that because primarily, my lord, kindly take it on that. What is the basis of the Supreme Court judgment? That is para 22. My lord, kindly see para 22. From para 22, it is evident. My lord, may I read it, para 22 again? From para 22, on the basis of the CBI affidavit, that order was passed. That affidavit, they clearly mentioned, my lord, kindly see, page number 71. 72 is the relevant one, para 6. This, my lord, we have just, I read the 4th line of the para 22. We have 4 reports submitted by the CBI. We would like to quote some of the passages from the report dated 5th February 2024, submitted by the CBI in compliance with the order dated 24th January 2024, passed by the High Court at Calcutta. The relevant portion of the said report reads as under. Just I skip it. Subpara 6. That while scanning the original OMR by Messrs. Data Scantex Solution on behalf of the Messrs. NISA, 2 DAT files were generated containing scan number, barcode, roll number, venue code, booklet serial number, subject code, category, gender, medium, response code. Kindly see other actual OMR sheet. It never be scanned until and unless you furnished the whole OMR sheet. On the basis of that affidavit, on the basis of that, Supreme Court presumed that yes, that affidavit is genuine affidavit. So whatever data was given before the apex court on the basis of the actual data. But for this petitioner, that data was not there. That fact was not represented because on the basis of this affidavit and others affidavit, the Supreme Court passed that judgment. So,
public notice was issued by the division bench.
Quoted in the judgment itself that petitioners, that data was not there.
Kindly lift up page 9.
Public High Court will at paragraph 307, it has been very clearly stated that just I read it, Milan. Factum, validity, legality, sufficiency, authenticity of data stored in these articles has been proved by the conduct and actions of the relevant Article 12 authorities. Subsequently, the seizure of the 3 hard disks and after CBI had shared such data with the relevant of the CBI has given inspection to such of the parties to the proceedings who wanted to inspect of the data stored therein, relevant to the copy, claim of the custody of the 3 hard disks from the time to time seizure thereby CBI till inspection given the data stored therein. There was got the chance of the inspection. There was a public notice. He did not participate in the public notice. The issue which has been settled down by the earlier proceedings, he is now in a truncated way he is raising the point.
একটু পড়ুন না উপর থেকে, আর একদম গোড়ার থেকে পড়ুন।